So, guys, in this review, I'm going to be letting you know if this movie is worth your time and data. Some movies are actually quite long, so before you watch, it is good you see the reviews of this movie to actually know if they are worth it or not. So, grab your seat and don't go anywhere. Let's discuss. Hey my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is Uchenna Mbunabo. You're welcome to my space. So today is another movie review and the title of this movie is Lovers and Foes. So I'm going to be talking about the good, the bad and everything in between. So grab your seat. So Lovers and Foes is a very interesting movie and it has a whole lot of moral lessons. It was produced by Uchenna Mbunabo and the co-producer is Timini Ibuson, you all's fave. He's also an actor in this movie. And some of the casts in this movie are Regina Daniels, Timini Ibuson, W.C. Faker, and some other um, actors. Yes. So this movie is very interesting, like I said, and it has a lot of moral lessons. So in this movie, Regina Daniels' dad had a mistress before he died. So the mistress gave birth to a son and a daughter for the man, although the so-called son was not the man's biological son. Like this woman literally um got pregnant for another man and pinned it on Regina Daniels' dad so that the man could will his properties and everything to the boy. But unfortunately, the boy was not of a good behavior. He was just behaving anyhow, carelessly, and he was not just a good son. So Regina Daniels, on the other hand, was a very cultured lady who took over his father's business. She was doing his father's business, running his father's business, and catering for the family. I mean, the boy that was not the man's child, the daughter, the woman, and herself. So the woman was pretending to be nice to Regina Daniels, but Regina Daniels didn't know that this woman had an ulterior motive. Like she had a plan. Her plan was to um do something to subdue Regina Daniels, and then her son would take over the company and every other thing, knowing fully well that this her son was not for the husband. So typically the son is not supposed to inherit anything from this man because he's not the man's son, right? So they went on and on and on. Regina Daniels, I think she sacked her driver and employed Timini Ebuson. Timini Ebuson, on the other hand, was a good guy. He started liking Regina Daniels, but Regina Daniels was being bossy to him. Regina Daniels was, acting all bossy. I'm your boss. Don't look at me that way. Don't look at me with that kind of eye because I'm your boss. Nothing can ever be between us. Like we don't have anything in common. We can't work together because you are a pauper. I am rich and all of that stuff. But then um at the end they they still came together, yeah, because Timini Ebuson was actually the person that saved Regina Daniels the hands of the from the hands of her stepmom and her bad brother. So Regina Daniels' stepsister, I mean the woman's daughter, was a drug addict in this movie. Yes, she was a drug addict in this movie. So she was acting really silly, even trying to seduce Timini Ebuson, but Timini did not, give into it. She was acting all silly, doing all sorts of things, always drunk. But then in the midst of all of that, she was a very nice person. Yes, she was a very nice person, and she was looking for help, like help on how to stop doing drugs and the rest of the things she was doing. But Regina Dennis didn't know. Regina Dennis thought she was an enemy. Regina Dennis didn't know that the main enemy was her stepmom and her brother. So then um she came to the realization of everything when she caught her boyfriend cheating. So she was just crying, so weak and bitter, telling Timini that it is only her family who are there for her at the end of the day, that every other person is just not nice. Her family are the only nice people she has, her mom and her brother, just lamenting, saying all sorts of things. But then Timmy, due to the fact that Timmy was having the feelings and seeing the the reaction of the mom and the brother, Timmy just chipped in something to her. Timmy said to her that, anyways, if you think your family are the nicest people, like the only people you have, that they are there for you, why don't you put them to a test, right? So Regina Daniels had surgery, had one sickness that makes her not to work sometimes. So she had a surgery to, correct the whole thing. So after the surgery, she was well, but due to what Timini told her, she was still pretending, acting as if she could not walk because of what Timini told her about her family. So in the midst of her acting up and all of that, she now found out that her mom, her stepmom and her brother, those she thought was there for her, they now showed her their true color. Like they brought out the beast in them and started showing her pepper. They would not feed her, they would take her phone, do all sorts of things to her, trying to claim her property and all of that. But her sister was there. Her stepsister was there for her, trying to protect her and all of that. Guys, I don't want to say everything about this movie. I know this movie is interesting. It has a whole lot of moral lessons. So I feel like you guys should just rush down to Uchenna Mbunabo TV to go watch the full movie. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do well to subscribe and also turn on post notification so you will not miss out on any of my videos. Like, you'll be the first to watch my video anytime I upload them. Also give this video a thumbs up. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.